Welcome to this tutorial where we'll walk through how to build an agent using Airia's Agent Studio. Today we're working within our general AI use project. We'll create an agent that connects to one of our data sources, specifically Airia Explores, using the website connector. We'll also apply a pre-configured corporate AI prompt to guide the agent and enhance it with two tools, Firecrawl and Brave Search MC, which comes with an Airia universal key. Let's start by connecting that key to the server. Once connected, I'll add it to our project. You'll see it appear in the list of available tools, ready for use across future projects. With that in place, let's navigate to the Agents tab and create a new agent. In the Canvas view, I'll begin by naming this agent Support Agent. Once saved, we'll connect the relevant data source. On the left panel, I'll select the data source we created earlier, remove the default input connection, and instead link it directly to our data source. That gives us a clean setup. Next, let's configure how the data source behaves. By clicking the data source card, we can choose to always include the user's input in search queries. I'll turn that on. We can also control how many relevant results are returned. I'll set that to 20, and tweak the relevance threshold, which controls how strict the matching should be. A score around 20 works well to filter out noise while still casting a wide enough net. We can also define the number of chunks sent from each match. By default, it's 1, but you can increase this to include full documents. I'll leave it at 1 to keep token usage efficient. Now let's move on to configuring the model. We'll use GPT-4.1 Mini, but you can swap this for any available model. Expanding the dropdown gives more options, including enabling date and time context, which I'll turn on. You'll also see a temperature setting that controls how creative or strict the responses are. You can slide this between 0 and 1. I recommend not leaving it at 0 for more natural output. Another important setting is whether to always include the user input. This becomes useful if you're working with multiple models in your agent's flow and want to control how much of the original prompt influences downstream steps. I'll toggle it on for this case. Now that the core logic is set up, I'll apply our corporate prompt to guide the agent's behavior. You can view different prompt versions and toggle between them. To make changes, just click into the prompt directly. Let's start by finalizing the prompt. I'll add a period here, then click the green check to confirm and version it to the next full release. Once the prompt, model temperature, and data sources are set, the next step is to enhance the agent by adding tools. This goes beyond just the agent's trained knowledge. We'll connect it to the internet using the Brave Search tool. Just click to add it. We'll also add the Firecrawl web scraper to allow the agent to extract information from URLs it finds. Once you're ready, click Test and enter a sample query like, "How do I set up SSO?" You'll see the test run in the bay. The agent processes the input, retrieves relevant chunks, and displays a response. If the tools were triggered, you'd also see scraping results, token usage, and cost. If you're happy with the results, exit the test bay and save your changes. Version control will track your updates. Now let's publish the agent. Set the version to active, then click the 3 dots on the right and choose Deploy to Chat. We'll call this our support agent. Enter a name and a brief description. You can also add a user prompt later to guide users on what to ask. Optionally, link a YouTube or Vimeo tutorial. You can assign the agent to specific users, but in this case, we'll leave it open to all. We'll keep it as a standard chat interface with no citations or artifacts, mark it as recommended, and categorize it under General. Once deployed, go to the Agents tab in the top left. Here, you'll see the support agent listed. From the end user view, they can ask a question like, "How do I set up SSO?" and receive the same structured response we tested earlier. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.